Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna create a makeup look today. So yeah, y'all, I told y'all I would come back and create a video for you guys. So we got a few new products and I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna use. Some of them I do know what I'm gonna use for today's video. There will be another video coming because, okay, let me tell you, I have two eyeshadow palettes. I know which one I'm going to choose today. I already know because I want something vibrant. I want something bold like. So I have this palette right here called Empowered Excellence by Color Cosmetics. That's a good brand that you can find on Amazon. I found this lovely, vibrant palette here. So pretty. Got some shimmers, some glitter pigments, matte colors, tones, all that good stuff. And then I have the Okalon, which I love this brand. Y'all know the Silver Rose brand. What else do I have that's Okalon? The Neon palette. Y'all know the two palettes that I got previous before the Silver Rose. This one is called Wonderful Journey. It is, I believe this is a dupe for the, I don't know, y'all, I don't know the palette real good, so I don't want to say it's a dupe, but it doesn't look the same, so I'm gonna say no because the other palette that I'm thinking of has more like brown tones, neutral tones in it. This one has some gray tones in it, and of course you see some cream colored tones. So this is like your neutral palette. However, it has some gray tones, a black tone, so it's not completely neutral. I'm gonna use this in another video because I want to go a little bold today with my makeup look. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go with Empowered Excellence by Color Cosmetics. Now foundation, I don't know which one I want to use. I think I do. I have the new Airbrush spray makeup. Well, it may not be new, but it says it on the bottle. It says Sally Hansen Natural Beauty. It has chamomile, olive oil extract, and vitamin A in it, and it's good for all skin types. Here's the spray here. Y'all know I've already showed y'all this one here. I like these, okay? And so I have this one. This one's, I think, might be a little bit more natural. We'll see how it looks once I put it on. And then I have this Chantel. Everybody, I've seen so many videos with people talking about this brand. This is in the shade Banana. Looks like this. You can use it as a foundation stick, a concealer, whatever. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use this one today. I'm going to use the Sally Hansen spray makeup. I rather use that one just because I've been waiting on this one because I like the previous one so well. So I got this one to see what's the difference between the two. I'll let y'all know. But anyways, I have this also as a foundation or a concealer. I don't know. I might use it as concealer, but no, I'm not. No, I'm not. So that one will be used in another video. Then I have the what is this? The Black Radiance concealer stick. This I might use on a few spots that I have. Just because I don't know, my skin just got to a place where I'm sweating so intense, like with my medication. So it's like my pores is clogged up, and like I said, it's looking better though. I have a spot there, there, and there. Y'all may not can see it, but see here, right there, and there, and there. However, it's healed, but there's a little bit of a scar. So I might use this just to cover up those areas. And then I have the, I know this is the concealer I'm going to use as far as underneath my eyes. The Mallee Beauty Perfect Prep Shadow Base Duo. Okay, this is the shadow base. Okay, I forgot. This is not the concealer. Okay, this is what you can use it as concealer because I read the directions. If you want to, you can use this as concealer, but you got this. You got two concealer type of formula products here. but you use these as shadow bases. So if you want a lighter base or something a little bit shimmery, you use this color, or if you want it matte, and I'll probably use this color because it would match in with my skin tone. So I like the fact that it's got two tones in there for, you know, you can choose and pick whichever shade you would prefer. Then I have this eye brightener. It's like a eye brightener topper for your concealer, like to brighten. I feel like I'm gonna use this into my inner corner because it's too bright for me. It's in light to medium. I figured it was gonna be too light. I need either my perfect color is medium tan, but a medium would have worked. But this is like light to medium. It's a little bit too light, but I can always use it in the inner corner just to highlight a little bit, blend with the concealer. So I'm gonna use that. All right. I pretty much knew I was going to use those products. And then I've got the Wet n Wild Double Tap Makeup Sponge 2-pack. 2 packs of makeup sponges. I'm going to use one for today video. And let's see, what's it? Okay, this right here. I'm going to use the Rimmel Wonderlass Brow Tint for days. Right here. Really, it's just for 2 days. I'm going to use it on my brows. Just take a look at it. If I don't like it, then of course I can top it with any kind of liner. It's not going to hurt. But I have tinted my brows before. I liked it. I seen a video on YouTube, plenty of them, where a lot of girls tint their brows, and you can tint them at home. However, this is a makeup product, so it does come off in 2 days. So this is just to make your brows thicker, and if you don't want to put any brow color on for another day, you don't have to. But y'all, I really don't think it's gonna do much for me because look here, I got barely their brows. But I thought I would put it at least on the thickest part of my brow right here, and then I might have to go in with the pencil here on the side. So anyways, I'm gonna try it. Then I have the ELF Big Mood Volume and Lifting Mascara. Yeah, this is a mascara I want to try, even though it's waterproof. But I do have a product that will easily take this off. But I don't like waterproof mascara. So I will not be using my primer base with that. I don't think I should. I feel like it's gonna be super duper hard to take off. I probably don't need the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. Only with the regular mascara. This one is like waterproof. So I feel like, nah, I'm not gonna use a primer and a waterproof mascara. No way. Okay. I always look out for my lashes ever since everything happened to me. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna need this NYX the brow glue. I mean, I'm gonna feel like I'm missing something, but because I'm using that new product, I'm not gonna double up on something. Just okay, just saying. So I used that in another video. I do have this concealer here by Covergirl, so I don't know like which one I want to use. I guess I used this in another video, but I think I was going to use it as my lid. No, that's right. That's supposed to be, yes, I will be using this concealer because the other product is really an eyeshadow base, but you can't use it as concealer. I'll see. This one I might use, y'all. This is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer. I might use this one in Golden Tan. I might use that. All right, so for blush, I'm going to use one of these blushes by AF94, this brand, and I do have some pencils here. I don't think I'm going to need these pencils, not for this video. I mainly got these pencils when I'm on a go or when I have to go to a doctor's appointment or whatnot. I use these pencils. But yeah, maybe in another video I will show y'all. Who knows? I might use them today. We'll see. All right, you guys. I think that's everything. As far as bronzer and stuff like that, y'all, I mean, it's my normal bronzer type of deal. I'm either going to use my 4-in-1 protector or Instant Age Rewind protector, liquid makeup or glow makeup, or either I'll just use a powder, and I probably use the Jabot bronzer powder or something, depending on how this foundation looks. Okay, that's what it depends on, to be quite honest, because I really don't know. So now I've told y'all basically all the products, so now I can get started. And I'm gonna get one of these sponges out, go ahead and damp it, because I'm gonna do my eye makeup first, because you're not supposed to put this product right here, this spray makeup, on your face, or on your eyes, just on your face. So the eye makeup has to be done first, and then I can get to the face makeup. Okay. So I got one of these sponges from Wet n Wild out of here. I'm going to save the other one because I haven't washed my beauty sponges yet, y'all. I'm so behind, but I'm going to wash them very soon, okay? Um, so these are new. I wanted to try them because every time they have them out, they always get sold out so quick. So I'm thinking that these sponges must be good, okay? Hold on, let me damp this beauty sponge, and then we're going to get started with the eye makeup, and then do the eye makeup, and then we'll go into the face and all that. So, yeah, y'all, hold on for a second. All right, so first things first is to curl my lashes. This is the Shein Eyelash Curler. It's the best one I ever got. I love this. I like to do it about 4 times now. I was doing it just 2 times, but I like a real good curl there. I'm scared to use this though, because I'm not actually used to. See there, you can see the curl. Look at that. Curls so good. Like the lashes is so beautiful. Like this is the best eyelash curler, y'all. $1 from Shein. Like I forgot to get one. I ordered from Shein, but it was very small order. But I literally forgot to get one of those because eventually they do break, or they do. I mean, it takes a little while, but eventually you have to restock on those. Y'all know that. So now I'm going to go in with the Wonderlass Brow Tint for Days. 2-day wear, it says. Fill brows with tint. Blend color with brush and comb. That's what it says. So fill brows with tint, blend color, and brush. Blend color with brush and comb. So I don't mind using this because lately I haven't been putting on any kinds of makeup. Y'all, let me go cut on the air. Hold on. All right, y'all. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brush through my little brows that I do have. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me pull my, my mirror over. And what I'm going to do is kind of get it, like comb through the brows first before I grab the actual product. And I feel like I want to use a different type of spoolie just so I can keep this one clean and not have the product actually on this brush, but it's meant to go into the product, I believe. No, it's not. Don't you remember it has that's right, it stays clean. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put some on here. I don't know how this gonna look, y'all, but you don't have to wash this off. This is just, I wish they had I wish the store had the brown tone, a tone of brown. It would have been nice. But they didn't have a brown because my brows is blonde, but I have brown in it too. So I'm just combing that tint through. I see it a little bit better. Y'all see it? I do. I'm not putting a whole lot on there. I'm just putting a little at a time to kind of take a look at what this is going to look like. wish they had a shade that's like a blonde brown shade. It would have been really nice. Okay, and then brush through. I like that. Not bad. Ooh, it made my brows hard too. Like when it dry, it's dry. Like it's stuck. It's almost like the NYX brow glue. Like it's on there. I like this. Why I didn't never see this before? Like this is probably not a brand new product, but I like it a lot. Like that's impressive. So a little bit goes a long way is what I can say about this product, and this is what it's looking like. Okay, I know I look funny up close, but I'll let y'all take a look at it once I get my makeup all done. I'm sweating like crazy. Um, but yeah, that was the Wonderlast brow tint for days, which is just for 2 days. But anyways, some of y'all that got thicker brows, this is probably gonna look way better than what it looks like on me. I don't have thick brows, never have. My brows have always been sparse. Okay, so now we got that on. I thought I put that on first just so it'll dry up, and if I want to go across my brows with a pencil, and of course I am, I would have that on and it would be dry. So now I'm gonna go in with my primer, which is, y'all know, my favorite. I ain't gotta tell you no more. That's it. All right, I'm gonna use this with the L'Oreal. Hope I'm not making a mistake with this. This L'Oreal hyaluronic acid. I want to finish using this because it's just a sample. I want to use it. The last time I used it, I felt like it made my skin dry. Like my skin felt really dry for some reason. And it shouldn't have, but it did. It felt really dry. So I was like, what the heck? Because hyaluronic acid is really good for the skin. Underneath the eyes, like all that stuff right there, it's so good. Plumps the skin, anti-aging type of product that we all should be getting. As far as, I guess it depends on your age, but I think it never hurts to use any of these products. I would have used some of these anti-aging products if I, at that time, I wasn't into YouTube and I wasn't creating YouTube and all that. So I never got into that stuff until I started creating YouTube videos. However, I don't look my age anyway, so. All right, that's just eating right, I guess, growing up. But it never hurts to use something that's anti-aging type of product. Never hurt nobody. Yes, I got my hair pulled back, y'all. Okay, excuse that. We getting ready right now, okay? Just watch the video to the end. All right. Or stay tuned, one or the other. All right, y'all. So here we go. So I got my favorite moisturizer on top of that hyaluronic acid because I think last time when I did that, my makeup didn't look good. In my opinion, it just did not look as good as it normally does. And so now, now it's time to do the eye makeup. Okay, so since I used that blonde um, Wonderlass brow tint, I would like to keep my brows light, okay, and not too intense. So I'm gonna see if I have a shade that's like a light blonde or light cream color. I think I just found one. I got this hard candy palette, and I'm gonna use this shadow here, right here, as my brow color. And the thing is, I feel like I'm going to have to use some of that NYX glue right here around the edge because I didn't go all the way down. I just done the front portions of my brow with that product. So I am going to use the NYX brow glue and go ahead and put some on the sides right there of my brow so I can make my arch. All right. So if y'all want to get y'all something to eat, something to drink, blah, 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 go ahead. Y'all know my videos is long. I take my time and try to do everything just the way I want it and all that. So y'all know how it is. So get y'all something to eat, something to drink, whatever. Because this video is probably going to take a while. New products. I like to make sure I really give y'all my honest and true review. All right, so right up in here, is this gonna show up? I feel like that's a total different color. Okay, y'all, that color just didn't work. It turned my brow like a total different color. Okay, let me see. I have a pencil. Let's see, where is it? Now, why didn't I think to get that pencil out? I do have a pencil that's, you know what? I think I threw them away. I really do. I think I threw those pencils away that I had. Maybe I can use this here. This is also, I consider my brow um, palette. This is the Technique palette. I go in with a mixture of 3 different shades here. Hopefully they match. And if not, I might have to go over that brow tint. And I feel like I still need a pencil because what it is that I don't have no, I have barely there hairs on the side. And even though I'm putting this on, I feel like, you know, I need a brow pencil. Um, y'all, hold on for a second. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have two-tone brows, okay? We're just going to give it a go, okay? We're going to see how it looks. I don't have a brow pencil that matches that color, but I'm going to find one because it is looking better and better as it dries up. And I have a little hair on the side, but barely there. So we just gonna make it a two-tone look. I don't know how this is gonna look, but we're gonna give it a go, okay? Now, as it look right now, it looks good to me. I'm just gonna thicken the brow up a little bit right there shortly. Just a little bit. There. Here we go. I don't think that looks too bad. It's different, but I think the difference is really good. Like, I don't think it's a bad difference. It's just two-toned. And I'm okay with that. Actually, it looks quite natural. The look is looking very natural compared to the bold black brows that I normally rock all the time. So this is a little bit more natural looking. And I could go over the brow color, but I really want y'all to see what that product really looks like. So I'm not going to go over that. And I'm okay with a different sort of look. See where it's really light and then it gets a little brown on this side. I'm okay with that. Sometimes doing something like that, it could become a trend. You never know. But then again, it could just be my thing, something that I decide to do. And if it don't become a trend, then I like it anyways. So you never know. Okay, so okay, there's the brows. Okay, so we're ready with the eye makeup. All right, so like I said, with the primer, eye primer, eyelid primer, I'm going to use the Mallee Beauty Perfect Prep Shadow Base Duo. Okay, I'm going to go in with this color here. I don't really think I'm going to need a beauty sponge. Oh yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to put the deeper tone down here. But then again, I feel like I want to. I don't know. I think I'm going to use a brush. I really do. I think I'm going to use a brush and blend this out. I think it's going to look. I think it's going to do better if I blend it out rather than um, like going in and blending it out with a beauty sponge. This is going to give me more coverage. Oh, yes. I love this product already. This is the first time. Just smooth all over. And actually, y'all, it matches my skin tone. So if I want to wear this alone without no eyeshadow, just something to give me some coverage, like, of course, all of our eyelids are, usually, most of us have, our eyelids are looking tired, I guess you can say. um, Something to highlight the lids is always nice. Even if you don't put on any makeup, this is my go-to right here. I like this. I really do. I just think it's really nice and has nice coverage as well. So, yes. And then with the highlighted one, this one, I'm going to take and put right on my brow bone. See, it's a shimmer. Do you see the shimmer? Yes. It's a shimmer tone. So you can put that right on the brow bone or you can put it all over your lid. It just depends on what you like, what looks good to you. So I don't have to highlight my brow bone. So I got it done right there. See there? And it's a barely there highlight. It's not nothing too bold, but I think if you add more product, you might get a bolder look if that's what you want. Um, but I just want that barely there highlight, because I feel like my bold eyeshadow look is going to be plenty. Okay, so that's the primer, and I can use that. I can use these for concealer as well. So it's all up to me. Okay. All right, so we're going to use this new palette here. This is the Empowered Excellence palette by Color Cosmetics. Love this thing. The colors in here are so vivid and bright and so beautiful. I couldn't resist. There's another palette that I want to get by the same brand, but I got this one because I thought, those are pretty. I still want to put some color in my routine, even though we're starting to get into autumn. We're going to get into autumn in a little while. I want to continue to put, some vivid colors on and things like that. So, and the wonderful thing about this palette is that it has beautiful names. Okay, so it's like not anything that's like bad because I'll be looking at that. So I'm gonna start with this transition shade, and y'all may not can see it good because it is raining. Like it's a cloudy day. Yeah, it's raining right now. It's raining outside, which is amazing. I really like it when it rains. Like normally I would be like laying down, relaxing, watching something, but I really wanted to create this video today for you guys because I didn't do it yesterday. I was planning on creating this video yesterday, but I decided to wait till today. And so I just put on a transition shade. Y'all probably can see the difference, like highlighted here a little bit. This side isn't as highlighted. This is like a taupe shade. That's what I'm putting on. And for me, with that particular base that matches my skin tone, you don't see it as good. Like you see it, it's highlighted, but you don't see that little taupe shade, but you will here in a little bit. So there's going to be other colors here that I'm going to use. And my brows grow out so quick. I just straightened them up the other day, and I've got little hairs coming through today. I cannot believe this. But then again, that's a good thing. They grow back so fast using that NYX brow glue. It's so good. My brows grow like really, really fast. Okay, just putting it on real good. Okay, so now I'm going to go in, use this other brush. I'm going to go in with, I don't know what color I really want to use. There's so many beautiful shades. There's a red, there's a pink, there's yellow, there's, you know what? I think I want to go in with this red shade, and I'm going to go in with the, I don't know, y'all. It's so hard. I'm trying to decide between this burgundy shade and this pink shade. I think I'm going to go with both of them, honestly. So I'm going to go in first with this pink shade here. Just know I'm using all the shadows from this palette, okay? I'm going to go in with it first to start out. And I did swatch these. Look at that. Ooh, I know y'all can't see it, but you'll see it in a minute. You're talking about powerful. I mean, the shades are very pigmented. I tried a shade out the other day, and I was very impressed. I was like, whoa, what a good palette. They have several by this brand that look like this, but they're different colors. And I'll probably be buying some more sometime or another. I don't know when, but whenever I can. And so I'm putting this pink color on first. And no, I'm not blending correctly, but when I get done, it'll look all good anyways. Y'all can barely see anything. It's so highlighted. But then again, when I look back at these videos, a lot of times I'll be thinking y'all can't see this stuff good. Then when I go back, I'll be like, oh, it's okay. Y'all can see it. Okay. So that's why I'm going to take with my camera, y'all, very soon. I got me some batteries that's coming that goes with that camera. It really doesn't go, any kind of battery will go with it, but I decided to go with another type of battery, rechargeable batteries. Y'all know with digital cameras, you got to use rechargeable batteries usually, or some kind of adapter. And so I'll be getting those batteries so I can try my camera and see how beautiful everything is gonna look, because I know that that camera is a good camera because I've had one when I first started doing my YouTube videos. The same brand, the same model, all that. It's amazing that I found it. I was like, oh my God, I found my camera. Yes. And y'all, this thing done start acting up. Let me unplug all this other stuff, because what's happened is the light will go off, and as dark as it is outside, it's gonna look really, really, really crazy. So I had to unplug my phones and stuff. Hold on. Go ahead and cut this stuff off, because I know how people love to disturb me when I'm creating. Y'all see the pink color now. Let me go ahead and cut this phone off. Turn it off, I mean. Okay. So, maybe we won't get disturbed with this light going off. If it does, y'all know what the real deal is. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with this red shade. Go right in. Okay, I think that's good enough. I don't want to cover up the pink shade too much. All right. Blending this. If y'all hear that noise, that's the dryer. Okay. Go back in with this color here into my crease. All right. So now I'm going to go in with the burgundy shade. Bring it on into the crease here. And I don't want my shadows going up real high like I normally do, like all the way up to my brow this time. I'm going to keep it lower. Ooh, that's so pretty. Love how this is turning out. I probably needed a crease brush, but it's okay. This works too. Like that. Okay, just getting that color into the crease. I love red tones on, like, if you have brown eyes like me, I think red tones, pink tones is so pretty. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, anybody can put on pink eyeshadow and red eyeshadow. It's just what I like on me. Like one of my favorite colors. I love the way that's starting to look. Okay. Now from there, I'm going to go ahead and take this black shade. It's kind of blended on the corner side. Y'all know I always have a color over here in the corner. It just works with my lid. Having all this, you know, skin on my lids now. Loose skin. This right here helps define my crease, in my opinion. Which I could go up a little bit higher, but this works. I just didn't want nothing too bold today, even though it's bold, but it's vivid colors. But I just didn't want it to be too bold. I didn't want the colors to go all the way up to my brows and all that. I wanted something nice, simple, but yet bold. Just like that. Just blend it into my crease here. All right, a little bit more. Putting this color in the crease. The colors in this palette is pigmented. It's just, I don't have the proper brushes. Like I told y'all, I haven't told y'all, I've got some brushes that's coming in the next 2 days or so. And so I need to use the proper brushes for precision makeup, I guess you can say. I just kind of use what I got. And I think most people do. Not all of us use the proper brushes. But that's okay. As long as the look come out good, that's all that matters. Okay. The way that you like it, then hey, I love it. Just like with me. The way I put my makeup on is the way I love it. Um so now a color just right on my yeah, right on my lid. I really don't have to put nothing on additional if I really don't want to. Um, but I kind of do. I kind of want to add something. I'm looking at this yellow color and I'm going, ooh. But then I'm looking at this green and I'm looking at this vibrant shade. Yeah, I don't know which color I want to use, to be quite honest. They're so pretty. All of them are very, very pretty. I'm tired of putting highlighters on my lid. Lately, that's what it's all. In most of my videos, I've been using a bunch of highlighting colors instead of just a regular average makeup look or makeup color or eyeshadow. Um, I want to put on something different. So let me try to find a flat eyeshadow brush. And I really didn't want to go back into another palette to grab something because there is some glitter tones that I kind of want to use. And there's a glitter, here's a glitter tone in here. I mean, I could use it. I wasn't going for glitter. I would prefer just a shimmer shade. Um, there's this purple shade I could use. Mm, I hate when I get to a point where I don't know what color I want to use. Like the palette's so good, it's like, what do I do to match? To match what I have on right now. What did I do? So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and add this shade on the outer V part of my eye. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna have to pick a color. Okay, I don't know how it's gonna look. Uh, this one is too coppery. I really did want a copper tone. It's pretty, but I just don't want a copper tone. And I really did want a glitter tone. So I guess we're stuck with a highlighting tone, y'all. So I'm gonna use a highlighting tone. It's pretty. It would be even more prettier, like as a just one eyeshadow look type of color. Trying to add this color on and blend it at the same time, and it's doing it. Um, I don't really want it to look too highlight. Like I don't want it to look bold. I want it to look blended and all. Okay, and very pretty. I like that. Oh, my leg, y'all. I gotta stand up. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh, I've been having to do that a little bit. I have to say, with my vascular surgery, it's going very good. It's just that I feel like the left leg was worse than the right one. Like I just had the third surgery on my left leg, and it still sort of feels a little numb. And it's normal. I asked about that. It's not like numb, like you just feel like you can't walk on it, but like I'm sitting down right now, and it's sort of going numb a little bit on me. So I'm just like, oh no, what is this? But I don't regret the surgeries. The surgeries have helped me to be able to get up, and my legs don't feel as heavy as they were feeling before. So, yeah, I'm happy I decided to do this. Kind of like trying to get it as even on this side as I did on the other side. This shadow here is creamy. It's like a creamy shadow. It's not like powder. Like really shimmery too. And for some reason I can't get it to stick like the other eye as far as the shadow here. Okay, that's good. That looks good. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it, y'all. So I'm okay with this look. All right, so from here, I probably use some more shadows from this palette, the Empowered Excellence palette, especially on my bottom lash line. I probably use a color or two. But let's go ahead and do the top lash line. I am going to use this Hard Candy eyeliner just to actually coat right here on my lash line, basically. It's just right here. This right here does make your lashes look a little bit thicker. It's not, now I'm not touching my waterline. I'm just touching the lashes, basically. So I wouldn't use a liquid liner in my waterline. That's just me. I wouldn't do it. That would really be bad. So I'm just touching my lashes just like that. Just like that. Same thing on the left eye over here. There we go. All right. That looks good to me. So go over this side of the liner. Just a little bit thicker. Like I did on that side. Y'all see that fly? Okay. Yeah, the dogs and stuff like that, y'all, they go outside. Someone take them outside, and that's how flies are getting inside the house. So I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna leave it like that. So now we've lined the eyes. So now we're going to put on the mascara. This is the ELF Big Mood Volume and Lifting Mascara. I've seen this for a while, and every time I got ready to pick it up to buy it, I was like, no. And I was like, it looks good, but I was like, no. And so since I was needing a mascara, because like I said, I don't go too long using the same mascara, I decided to get it, but I didn't know it was waterproof. So hopefully this is not too hard to take off. I hope not. Let me look inside there, make sure it hasn't been used. I like to make sure my stuff have not been used. Um, yeah, it hasn't been used. All right, so now I'm gonna coat my lashes on the top. Trying to. It's not gonna look as good without the primer. The primer really does help out. But because this is waterproof, I do not want to be scrubbing my lashes or anything like that. So what I can see from here is I'm not too impressed, honestly. Uh, I probably have to do another coat or two. Let's see. Over here on the side, my lashes are a little bit thin there because I had some wild lashes there on the side and they were really sore and I had to get them out. So, yeah. So, I'm not impressed. That's probably why I wanted to take it back. But it's too late now. I'm not impressed with this mascara. I mean, it's not doing anything for my lashes. That's it. I mean, just a tiny little bit in the front, though, compared to nothing over here. Let's do the other eye and see what it does. It's a big one, a very big brush. I mean, so I'm just like, I thought it would be really good. It says it's supposed to be volumizing. Yeah, for me, it's not doing too much volumizing. It's doing more separation of lashes as far as the lashes and stuff. Separating the lashes really good, but it's not really volumizing my lashes too much. And it's supposed to give a lift. I would give it. I would say that the lift is good, but y'all know I curled my lashes, and I shouldn't have done that. But I do think that this has a good chance of lifting the lashes. So this is what my lashes is looking like. I'm gonna do one more coat. I don't know, I may be making a mistake by doing this, but I think I'm gonna coat the top of the lashes, like go down like this. See if it'll do anything, then go back up. Sometimes that helps with mascara that don't seem like they're actually doing anything. You can put a coat on the top and on the bottom of the lashes, and sometimes that works. And I think it did. That worked. See there? See my lashes. Hmm. Yeah. Coat the top of the lash and the bottom. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I don't want them to clump. So far, I'm not having that problem, but I feel like if I continue to keep going, I will have that problem. So we're gonna leave it like that. It's not a bad mascara, but it's not exciting me. Okay, just put like that. Okay, so no wonder why I didn't pick it up. Like it really didn't do much. Okay, I would have preferred just my primer and my um, what is it? My mascara that I use all the time. The Bambi what is it? Oversized eye mascara. I would have preferred that. Um, Let me touch one little area, which is right here in the front of my lashes here. Try to thicken them up a little bit in the front. Okay. All right. That's okay. It's not the best, but we'll go with it. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna do nothing to the bottom lashes until I get my concealer, and that's what I'm gonna do now. Is grab some concealer first. I'm gonna take the eyeshadow base, and I'm going to touch it and just kind of straighten up my. Y'all know y'all can do this. Straighten up my eyeshadow here before I actually put on my concealer. So you can take that. See how you can use that for concealer? Yes, you can. Try to blend that as even as the other side. All right. So, okay. So for concealer. All right. So I don't know if I want to stick with the Mally Beauty or go into the Simply Ageless. I'm really excited to use this one. I think I want to use the Simply Ageless concealer. I really do think so. I've been really waiting on this product, and I seen it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, use this product. Yeah, we're gonna use this one, and then we'll use the Mallee in another video and use it as concealer. I've been really wanting to use this one. This one seems like a good one to use for primer, eyeshadow primer, and a concealer. So yeah, I'm very excited to try this product. So put this over here. So it comes like this, and this is how you put it on, just like this. Then you blend it out, whichever way you like to blend out your mascaras or whatnot, or your concealer. Sorry, y'all. Sunday. It's a day where I usually relax. So this is what it looks like. The top, of course, this is gonna become my top now. So I just dip it down in there. Okay, and then of course you get product. I think I need to. It's kind of yeah. And you're supposed to like dab it on, or you can put on more. I mean, it just depends on you. I want a little bit more myself. These under eyes. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and blend this in with the beauty sponge. And I don't know which one is better, a brush or a beauty sponge. I will have to try a brush to see which one is better. But from the looks of it, it looks very natural. Like a natural. I'm not going to dot it on like the way it demonstrates. I'm just going to add a little bit more because I like a little extra concealer. But not too heavy, but enough to see. And this is like a exact match to my skin tone. So that's probably why it's looking like I have nothing on. This is in Golden Tan, what I'm using right now. All right. And then I'm going to do something else here in a minute. What I'm going to do, I guess I better do it right now before I go to the other eye. I'm going to use the Mallee Beauty Eye Brightener. If I'm not mistaken, this is like a cream too. And I'm just going to put just a little bit on because I like my under eyes a little bit brighter. So I'm going to put some like right up in here. Right into the inner corner. And sort of like blend it on. Blend it from the inner corner and just kind of down like that. Yes. Now I like that because I have a little bit of a highlight. So do the same thing on the other side using the Covergirl Simply Ageless. I'm going to put some on because I don't like the little dots unless it's just like for everyday wear type of thing. What in the world? Okay. Put the concealer on. The only thing I can say about this is I feel like you can't get enough on. This is for somebody that like very little amount of concealer. Like you've got to really dip in there to get some concealer out of it. So yeah, because the ceramic one, um yeah, this is for somebody that like very little amount of concealer. So any of you that is not concealer fans, but you have to have a little bit or you use a little bit, you gonna like that because you can't really grab enough of it. In my opinion, I can't get enough of it to come out. Okay, so now I got that highlight though, but yeah, got a little bit more highlight on this side versus the other side for some reason. I know how it is with makeup. So I'm going back in. Oh, I got too much. I hate when I do that. Okay. So I don't need too much of this. This is way too highlighted, as y'all can see. But I do want my inner corner of my eye highlighted. And on down. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Alright, so that's the Mallee Beauty Eye Brightener. So I used it in my inner corner. And like I said, with this CoverGirl Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer, I just feel like this is like made for somebody that wants little. Look at this. Ain't no concealer on the one except on the tip of it. Y'all see that? Just a little bit. So I'm just like, huh? Okay. I thought the whole thing would be full of concealer. But y'all see that? Like it is exactly like what you see on the package. Like they just barely putting little dots on. So I just keep using it, but honestly I don't like it. So that's two things I don't like that I got. Alright, so okay. So we got the concealer on. I don't think I'm gonna set it. Honestly, I don't like to set my stuff. much anymore because I feel like that's just too much to like. I just feel like it just brings out fine lines and stuff. Every once in a while, I go back over my concealer with the powder. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. But now it's time for the foundation. Well, I can finish. Let me go ahead and finish my eye makeup. Why not? So I'm going to go ahead and grab a color from the palette, the Empowered Excellence. I'm going to grab the burgundy shade and the black shade together. And we're going to create liner here. Yeah, very soft. Same thing over here. Okay, that's good there. And I'm not going to put mascara on. I just think it looks good without mascara on the bottom lash line. Alright, so now I'm going to take the Airbrush spray makeup. We're going to take it and yeah, we're going to do the face makeup. Y'all, we almost done. So yeah, it's like a spray. Y'all can, I was like, is this really makeup? But it's Sally Henson Airbrush Spray Makeup. It's for the face, not for your eyes, but for your face. So, I'm going to take the back portion of this beauty sponge, go back a little bit, spray it. And it smells so good. It really does. I tried it the other day just to see if it was going to color match me very well, and it does, and it smells so good. Doesn't smell like the other one. The other one, it doesn't have like this nice smell. This one does. This has a wonderful, I don't know, like a fresh smell. And I have to say, I like this one already better than the other one just because this one here, it matches better. The other one is just a tad bit deeper in tone, like it's more for bronzy looks or whatnot. And that's good because y'all know I love bronzy looks, but this one, it just matches so good, and I feel like I'm gonna be able to wear this one or use this makeup in the cold months when it gets cold out. I see a difference already. Like, look at the bottom versus up here. Now, it's not like full coverage. I'm still seeing like little things on my face, but it's a beautiful coverage. It's wonderful for every day or just like makeup looks like today where I don't want to really want to glam up, but I just want to put on some makeup and I'm not going for a glam up look. You know, just something to put on, but not too glammed up. But y'all know once I get done with everything, usually it's going to be glammed up, regardless of what foundation I put on. Let's do the forehead again. I feel like I'm gonna run out of this makeup really quick. I don't think there's much of this in the can. I mean, it's enough, but if I use this on a regular basis, yeah, I have to buy this a lot. So just know that you have to buy this makeup a lot, just so you wouldn't have to you won't run out of it. So, and right here you can see my area here. I'm not getting that coverage there, and even right here, I'm not getting that coverage. Try it again. Let's go over those areas. Right up in here, right there. Okay, there we go. Pretty. All right, so now the next thing, okay, I'm going to put on is I'm going to try to spot conceal a little bit, because once again, I feel like this is a little bit more natural like makeup. And then we're going to go in with bronzer and blush and then lipstick. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to use the, what is it? Black Radiance Concealer Stick. I used to use this all the time. It really, look at there. The coverage is so good. And I just go over the areas where I need extra concealing, and it works. It's really good. Now underneath the eyes is too dry for me. I mean, I haven't tried it in years, but when I used to use this a lot, this was the favorite. This is my favorite way to use it, is just to spot conceal. Just like that. And over here on this side, same thing. I feel like I need it right here and around here. And it sticks to the skin, so you ain't got to worry about like it moving and shifting. It's sort of sticky, but that's what I like about it, because I know I'm getting the areas that I want covered or concealed. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I mean, I just do the major areas. That's it. But this is good. This is really good. It's one of my favorites. So that's a good product. All right. So now bronzers. Okay. For bronzer, I know what blush I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this burgundy, this mauve tone blush. But for bronzer, do I just want a powder bronzer? Or do I want, I think I just want a powder bronzer. I don't think I want a cream bronzer. So I'm going to use the Jabot bronzer. It's like a natural bronzer, but it's so pretty. I think it'll look really good with this look, because I don't, like I said, I don't want to glam up. I just want a natural bronzer. I just want something kind of natural. My eyes a little fixed up. Hold on, y'all, for a second. All right, y'all. Had to turn on the dryer again, but I'm going to use the bronzer. Remember, this is natural. Very natural looking on the skin. And that's what I want. Y'all, that airbrush makeup is so good that it has this beautiful smell to it that you don't even have to put on perfume. Like, it smells so good. Like, I love makeup that has a nice smell, not the kind that has like this dull or chemical smell, but this is a very nice smell, and I really like the way it smells on my skin. It smells very fresh, and I like that smell. It smells great. Pull down some of this bronzer on my neck just a little bit, smooth out everything around my neck area. All right, so we got that. All right, so now we're going to go to, or we're going to use the blush, okay? We're going to use the AF94. This one is in If You Dare. And I felt like it'll match the burgundy tone that I have, see, on my eyes there. So hopefully it doesn't mess up. I'll put on just a little bit and blend it out. You know what? I think that's just enough. I feel like I don't even need no more than that. That is just enough right there. These are so nice and pigmented and just simple. And I really like it. Yes, I like that look. Blend it out with your finger or grab you a sponge, whatever. I'm going to pull it up closer to my cheeks right here in the inner apples of my cheeks. Yeah, pull it up closer there. The only one thing that I didn't do is I didn't bronze um, my nose there. Y'all know I always do that. So I'm gonna grab my brush with the bronzer on it, and once again I'm going for more of a natural, slightly glam makeup, not nothing too bold. All right, I think that's good. Now go in with. Did I use this? I use this with the yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with not the Covergirl. I'm gonna go in with the Mallee Beauty. Um, what is it? The eyeshadow base or whatnot, and I'm gonna use this as my concealer here because I'm not liking the concealer. I'm not liking. I don't know why I'm not liking it, but I'm not. I'm not liking how the concealer is looking here. Um, Let me add some more here. Like I said, this is the primer. And then I can add the highlight color. However, I'm not going to add that. That's more like a highlight, so I'm not going to add that. So I'm going to grab this brush instead of the beauty sponge. There we go. Oh my goodness. What a difference. Y'all look at that. What a difference. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I don't like the CoverGirl. The CoverGirl would be good just for every day. Like me, just getting on the transportation bus and just going to do what I got to do, just throwing on something, to get somewhere. But this right here, the Mallee Beauty eyeshadow, perfect, or what is it? Perfect base is perfect for concealer. Oh yes, look at that. I love the highlight. Oh yeah, I like how I straightened up my contour nose bronzing. I love that. And it's better with, I don't know, I have to try it with a beauty sponge, but I felt like it was going to be good just like the way that I got it right now. So the only thing is, um, yeah, I like that a lot. This is so good. Like, oh my God, it's probably one of my favorite products. I'm not gonna, I mean, y'all know I love the foundation too, but I just love Mallee Beauty Cosmetics. I really do. I don't care if some of y'all say, "Oh, that's been out." I don't care. Her products is good, and I like the way that they look. I just love the look of her makeup. Her makeup looks so professional and looks so nice, and it does exactly what she claims it's supposed to do. So, yes, I can appreciate that honesty like that. And also, because some companies, I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not in the makeup world and I don't want, no issues or anything, but just some of this stuff just don't be like what they claim it to be. And, I like the makeup. Some people will say, "Oh, that's so old" or whatnot, but at least the stuff works the way that the creator or the makeup artist, you know, wanted it to look, and that's what means the most to me is that it looks the way that they claim it's supposed to look. Okay, um, so I feel like this is the look. The only thing I'm going to do now is y'all don't really like my brows. I really don't. I guess I'm used to them being really dark and intense. I'm not used to them being so natural looking, but we're gonna go with it. But it's time for lipstick, and like I said, I can use this also this tint as lipstick, but I don't want to. Okay, not today. So I'm gonna grab a lipstick of mine. And I think I'm gonna go for. I was gonna go for a nude, but I feel like you know what? I want a glossy look. You know what? I could still go natural, but just go like use this from Mally Beauty. This is the Starburst Lip Gloss. Let's try this. I'm not gonna line my lips either. Just gonna put this on. Yeah. All right. That is so good. I really like it. So yeah, I think we've done the makeup. That's the makeup look I'm gonna go for. Nice, natural, but a statement eye in a sense. Like the eye makeup is not so natural, but then again, it's sort of soft too. It's not real natural, but it's soft. I do feel like I should amp it up a little bit with mascara on my bomb lashes. But then again, I'm just like, no, girl. Every time I do that, I end up, I feel like I mess up sometimes. So I think I'm just gonna leave it just as is. I just missed um my primer, my lash primer. I feel like my lashes always look better with the lash primer. All right, y'all. So now it's time for me to fix my hair and put on my outfit of the day and show y'all this look very well and then go over the products and let y'all know what I feel about them again. Okay. So yeah, y'all, let me get this done. All right, you guys. So I am back. I got my clothes on. So now let's talk about the makeup. Okay. All right. So the first thing would be the Empowered Excellence Palette by Color Cosmetics. I love this palette. I feel like, you know what, this is a very pigmented. I ain't gonna say I feel like, I know that this is a very pigmented palette. For the price of it, I think it was like $12.99 for this palette. I will be purchasing the other kinds that they got, like other colors, like autumn colors, and uh, this is more like summertime colors, but there's all sorts of palettes with by this brand with different colors and even different like glitter tones and stuff like that. Pigments, very pigmented, very nice palette. And I can see myself wearing this or using this palette all the time. Like, look at these eyeshadows. Like, tell me if that ain't good. That's very, very good for a $12.99 palette. Very good. I'm happy when I find, like, I always find inexpensive makeup, and I love it when I find one that really, really works so good as a high branded um, makeup product. It's just really, really nice. Very good to know that, and I know that I got it for a reasonable price, for a very fantastic price, and you cannot beat that. So this is a very good palette. It will go like right here on my vanity, right here in the front. So I reach for it all the time whenever I just need a pop of color into my crease. And maybe nothing else, on a regular basis, I could just add one of these colors into my crease and put a little mascara on, and yeah, go out and do what I got to do. So this is a very, very beautiful palette, and I love it and adore it. So yeah, you guys, this is a good one. So if you see this palette, it's called Empowered Excellence by Color Cosmetics. Get this one. It's very, very nice. Now, the other ones, I couldn't tell you. I'm going to buy the other ones by the same brand, but I feel like it's going to be the same type of quality. I really do. But then again, you never know. Even though brands can bring out many products, but some products are better than other products, okay? Even though it's by the same brand. So, but I do know that this one is good. Highly recommended. And actually, I got done really quick. It's just that when I'm taping on video, I take my time. On my own time, as far as not taping video, I would have done this so much quicker. It would have been done quickly, fast, swift, all of that. So quick. Y'all, I highly recommend this. That's a good one. Okay. Like that palette. Okay. The next, I say that this is the best one of everything. I'm looking at my under eyes going, oh my God, look how amazing. And I'm also looking at my eyeshadows going like how vibrant my eyeshadows are. This Mallee Beauty Perfect Prep Shadow Base Duo. You have a matte side and a pearl side. The pearl side is actually the shimmer that I put on my brow bone. And then the other color is actually the matte color. I like it because I can wear this just by themselves. Like, I don't even have to put on eyeshadows. I can simply put these colors on my lid and actually wear, don't even have to put on any eyeshadows. Just wear it along and also put on some mascara. Done. Okay. This is such a good concealer, or really eyeshadow base slash concealer. I love it as concealer. Like, I like it for eyeshadow base and concealer. It is absolutely amazing. So I really, really recommend this one. This one is my favorite of it all. Like, this product right here, I see myself using this over and over and over and over and over again. I probably repurchase as soon as I can just to have a backup product, because I know how much I like this product already. It's really good, y'all. So if you have not tried this product, it's not a brand new product. It's been out for a while. But like I said, sometimes the best makeup is the makeup that's been around for a while. That's my opinion. Some of the newer makeups, in my opinion, okay, y'all guys, don't take this the wrong way. All of y'all makeup people and all that, don't take it wrong. It just seems like some of the OGs, the makeup OGs, I call them, like as if,
OG, meaning a friend of mine for that I've had for a long time. You know, nobody can replace that friend. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been friends and friends and friends forever. You know, so some of these OG products, they just can't not be beat. Okay, some of them are just so good that I don't care what company brings out something, it could be good, but it just can't beat certain OG products. And that's the way I look at this product. This product may have been around for a while, but it's a good product. And I think it's very good for us women who are 40 and above. I feel like because it's creamy formula, it glides on very nicely. And the fact that I didn't have to set it, I mean, I see a little bit of my lines, but nothing crazy. I mean, you really can't see it in the camera. I mean, you have to get up on my face to see it, and that's normal, okay? You're going to see a few lines if you see someone in person without the lighting and all this stuff, like the little ring light that I got. But honestly, y'all, this is very, very pretty, and it's a creamy formula, so therefore, I mean, it's wonderful if you have dry under eyes. And as we get older, we have that problem. Even if you have oily skin, sometimes you can have dry under eyes and have oily skin everywhere else. So this is a good product for dry under eyes as well as women that is in my age group. That's my opinion. From what I've seen, I like this better, okay, than the CoverGirl Ageless Concealer. Okay, y'all. I thought this was going to be a good one, but it's not. And the thing is, I cannot take it back. Okay. So I will have to find a way to use it, even if I use it just like for eyeshadow reasons, like if I want to intensify my, but I already have a palette. I have the Mallee Beauty. What is it? The Perfect Prep. I already have that, but I've got to use this some kind of way. I guess I'll use it when it's quick days, when I need to get ready, and I don't have a whole lot of time, you know, to really fix up. But I feel like that Mallee Beauty palette is also a quick palette as well. But I'm gonna use it some kind of way. I don't know quite yet how I'm gonna use it, but some kind of way. The thing I don't like about it is I don't like this ceramic one or this ceramic thing. I don't like that. I feel like you don't get enough product. As you can see, there's barely their product on here. Like you literally dab it on just as you see on the wrapper here, the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer. If you look at the model, she has it like dotted underneath her eyes, and that's basically the way it goes on. Like y'all see, I try to add more product, and you can put more product on, but it's like you don't get enough product. And I know that a lot of times we only need a little bit of concealer. Okay, I get it. I get the purpose of it. But at the same time, sometimes we want to glam up a little bit. We want that bright under eye look. And sometimes just a little bit just don't work. We got to put just a little extra on. I feel like the one of this is just not good. I think if they had to put something like a cotton on the tip of it, so that the cotton will grab the product and you can add the product on a little bit better, I feel like it would have been better, okay, in my opinion. I'm just not liking this. This is just not good here. Not good at all. Now, the color shade that I chose, which is Golden Tan, I feel like I should have went with the shade lighter than that. I got ready to do that, and I thought, no, I want one to match my skin tone. But it just didn't do nothing for me. It didn't highlight my under eyes. It kind of made my under eyes look dull. That's why I went in with this Mallee Beauty Eye Brightener. And that brightened it up a little bit. Y'all remember I put this on like on my hand. I dipped my sponge in it and I went right here in the inner corner and down. It did highlight the concealer. So if I do use this as concealer, I will use this eye brightener by Mallee Beauty, because this right here I don't like. Okay, this I don't like. Okay, I don't like it. The Mallee Eye Brightener, I do like it, but I wish they had like a medium tan, which is the shade that matches me with her brand. I do like it though. I can still wear it as an inner corner highlight, you know, put a little bit there. Or just like what I did today, if I get a concealer that looks a little dull, I can add a little bit of this, blend it in with the concealer and brighten it up. Okay, so yeah, I mean, there's ways to use this outside of just using it as a concealer. You can use this also to highlight areas of the face if you're going to do the highlight and contour or bronzing. You can do that as well. I mean, it's so many different ways you can wear this or use this. So I do like this product. I just wish I had it in medium tan rather than light to medium. And I'm going to keep looking for it. Maybe somebody will have the shade medium tan in this particular, or as far as this product by Mally Beauty, which is the eye brightener. I do like this. Recommend this. All right, so the next product would be the foundation. Y'all, this Airbrush spray makeup. This is by Sally Hansen. This is the shade medium to deep. This is very nice. This one actually matches my skin tone better than the natural beige spice. The natural beige spice is more for like when I want that bronzy look, which is amazing. I created a video. I showed y'all how this look. I like it, okay? But it's for days when I want to look very bronzy and I really fix up and glam up. This will be the makeup. But when I want to look more natural, but I want the same type of makeup, which is a spray makeup, I love this one because this one actually matches very good. As y'all can see, look at my neck and my chest area. Like it matches very, very good. So because of that, I extremely like this. The thing that I noticed is that this one doesn't give as much coverage as this one here. Okay, this one here, the Sally Hansen anti-aging airbrush makeup is SPF of 8. It says the healing beauty is tan to deep skin tone. This one has more coverage. Okay, if you see this one here, it has more coverage than just this one here. This one is more like for medium, like medium coverage. And what you have to do is just add on you some bronzer, a little powder, or something like that if you want more coverage. I don't know how it will look because I'm going to try it with some powder. I'm waiting on it to get here. It's supposed to got here yesterday, but it didn't. But anyways, you guys, this is very nice if you just want that natural, a light to medium coverage. And then you can go back in with a spot concealer like I did, which is the Black Radiance Stick Concealer in Light. I just added it on the areas. Y'all remember I showed it to y'all, the areas that needed a little bit more coverage, and y'all, it worked out. Okay, I have a beautiful finish. Although once again, this is like light to medium coverage, but I really like it. This is medium. This is, now I know what tone to get in this particular range. The Sally Hansen, it's a medium to deep tone, and that one was tan to deep tone. So just saying, this is medium to deep skin tone. Okay, really, really like this too, y'all. But I like this too. Okay, this is the, once again, the Black Radiance concealer stick. I've been using it for years. Okay, before I even started doing YouTube, I was already purchasing the Black Radiance concealer stick. At the time, they did not have the shade light. They only had the shade butterscotch, I believe, was the lightest shade, and it's more like a real deep yellow tone. And I would actually blend. I would put the concealer stick. Y'all probably can find that video somewhere on my Sheila Shmay channel. I would actually use that stick and put it on my face and then blend it with a foundation that may not have matched, and it would be, after I blend it all together, y'all know how I do that, it matched perfectly. But this one I can actually use as concealer. Now, I don't know about this going underneath my eyes. It is a sticky concealer, so I like that though. If you're gonna spot conceal, it's really good to put around your nose area where you have like broken capillaries or coloration, or you can put it on spots like where you've broken out and it's healed up, or you got areas, blemishes, or you have some hyperpigmentation on the cheeks or wherever. You can use this because, as y'all know, when I dabbed it in, it just stuck on. It just stuck right there on the skin, so it's not going to move and shift because it's sticky and it sticks onto the skin. That's what's so good about this concealer stick by Black Radiance. Now, I can't tell you how this will work underneath foundation. I know a lot of people like to do that underneath foundation, like they go ahead and spot conceal before putting on the foundation. I don't know. I always put it, if I wore it like that, I always mixed it with the foundation and blend it together, okay? And that way it would cover everything, but I would mix it with another foundation, as I was stating. Now, if I'm going to use it just for spot concealing, I use it on top of the foundation. So I'm just saying, if you use it on top of the foundation, the way that I did in this video, it's amazing. I like it. It sticks on. It's still on. Like, those areas is covered. Like, look at that. So good. Now, underneath the eyes, I believe this is going to be too dry for me personally, okay? I have, like, me having dry under eyes. I cannot put this underneath my eyes. I used to try it back in the day. I couldn't do it. However, my skin isn't as dry as it was back then. Now my skin is more oilier than it was when I was younger. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. My skin is more oilier now. So I might can use this as concealer. I will try it, but I don't think it's going to look good because it's sticky and it's a bit dry, y'all. But not too dry like it's like worn, like expired dry. No, it's just a dry formula and it is sticky. And that's what makes it so good for spot concealing. So this is very, very good. Highly recommend it. Love that product. The next one, I guess, would be the mascara. This one here, the ELF Big Mood Waterproof Mascara. Don't get it. Don't get it. Okay, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. If you have thick lashes, and I know some people have beautiful thick lashes, okay? I have a few friends that have beautiful thick lashes. I mean, you talking about gorgeous, born with them, okay? They can wear just about any kind of mascara and it looks amazing because they have wonderful thick not thick mascara, but thick lashes. So any kind of mascara they put on looks amazing because it just looks like, oh my god, their lashes is thick and long, so it's just beautiful. Now for me, if you like me, you have like barely, like you have very sparse like or thin lashes, I would say no, skip this mascara. Okay, look at my lashes. I feel like my lashes look way better in my other videos using the L'Oreal Primer Base and the Bambi Oversized Mascara by Maybelline. That combination works very good with my lashes. I mean, you can see, or it makes my lashes look thicker. They're very noticeable. They look like I have falsies on, but I don't. This right here, I mean, I will try it next time with the primer. However, I do have something where I can easily wash my mascara off, but honestly, I just didn't want to take a chance on having to scrub this stuff off because it's waterproof. If it wasn't waterproof, I would have tried it with primer. You know what? That would be great for my next video, is to actually show y'all this mascara with the primer and put it on and wear it, and then put it on as I did today with just nothing, without the primer. That would be a good video. But I do think maybe a primer would have amped this up. Of course it would have, I think. But it would be hard to get off. That's what I was thinking about. So I didn't want nothing that was going to be too hard to get off. But y'all, anyways, this mascara is no good if you have like lashes like me. Like, you don't have like thick, full lashes, okay? Yeah, if you have short lashes or curl lashes like me, like my lashes has a natural curl to it. But however, I curl them a little bit more with the Shein lash curler. Um, but yeah, I don't have like really long lashes and not really thick and full lashes either. So Just saying, this is a no-no. So this is another product, but this is a no-no for me, okay? In my opinion. These are all my opinions because what works for me or what doesn't work for me may work for you or may not work for you. So this is just all my opinions. All right, so the next product would be the AF94 Playdate multi-use cheek and lip color. This is in If You Dare. I do like this. Now, I wouldn't mind adding a little bit more of this color on my cheeks, but I like it a little natural for today because I have this hot pink dress on that I'm going to show y'all. I didn't really want like a very, very, what is it? Like I just didn't want my cheeks to look so bold, the color on my cheeks so intense, because I think my eyeshadow does it for this look. Okay, I don't need anything more intense. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So, but this is very creamy, highly recommended. I have 3 of them, and then I have 4 of the shadow sticks. So if you see this is a new brand. You can get it at Walmart. This is such a good brand. I love how creamy the product is. The shadow sticks, I thought nothing could beat the NYX. Y'all remember the NYX shadow eyeshadow pencils? I bought all those things. I thought nothing could beat it, but they were kind of dry. They wasn't that moisturizing. And so yeah, I mean, and then also I tried so many different eyeshadow sticks, honestly. But I remember the NYX being the most popular, and I bought a bunch of those. And I'm telling you, this product right here is so moisturizing. You don't need a brush or anything. You can actually put it on, blend it out with your fingers just like this, and you're done. Even with the shadow sticks, you can put the shadow sticks right into the crease, and then you can actually grab your finger and actually just smush that through the crease real nicely. And y'all, that's it. You don't even need a brush with this product. It's just really creamy and a nice product, and I really like it. So it's the AF94 If You Dare blush, what, Playdate multi-use cheek and lip color. Okay, very, very nice, highly recommended. Love this product. It's one that I love. All right, so another product that I use is this Wonderlass brow tint for days. Now I did use this on the front portions of my brow because down here my brow hairs is very sparse. So it's not gonna do me no good to have put that product down there, but I probably will once. You know what? I'll probably do it just like once I remove this. After I get done with the video, I'll probably put it on. That way it should last today and tomorrow. But I do like the purpose of it. I like the fact that you can put it on today and you don't have to put nothing on for tomorrow. That might be a little lazy, but honestly, the way things is today, I mean, everything is kind of fast paced in a sense to me, in my opinion. It's like everybody's on the go doing something. So if you can put on one product and it lasts a few days, then why not? That means one less thing you have to do the following day, right? So I really like this, and the thing I notice about it is that it do dry. It dries up kind of like the NYX brow glue, or yeah, the brow gel. But you know what? It's not as crispy feeling. So my brow still feels very natural. It feels like I don't have anything on it, but there is a brow tint. I see it. I can see my brows. Y'all remember the other day I was like, where my brows at? But you can actually see my brows. Now over here in the corner, y'all know I had to go in with another color. I really don't like this look. I don't like how I just got this because it makes it look like my brows is out to here. Like it starts right here and go right here. Does it not? It does. It kind of looks like that. So y'all, I feel like going in with a pencil, but y'all know what? I'm gonna make this work today. I'm gonna do something different. Why not? Let's do something different. So I do like this product. Once again, I like the fact that you can put this on and wear it for 2 days. That means the next day you don't have to put nothing on your brows. You have your brows, it's already tinted. All you gotta do is just probably comb them if you want to. go through them with the comb or whatnot, the comb that comes with it, and be done. Like I can do it right now. Like go through your brows with the comb. Oh yeah, they're like, ooh, I like that. They're a little bit crispy, but they're not crispy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're, when I say crispy, I mean they're kind of like, you can tell you don't put something on it. Sort of like the NYX brow gel or something, or a brow glue or whatnot. You can tell you got something there, but when you look at your brows, it looks like nothing, because this is like a blonde, and I knew it was gonna look like hardly nothing because my brows is like blonde. So, anyways, y'all, this is a good product. This is the Rimmel Wonderlass brow tint for days. Okay, and I love this product. I hope that I can find, I'm gonna look and see if I can find a brown color, because I feel like, y'all know me, I love my brows deep and more intense, so you can see them naturally. It's just so natural that y'all can barely see my brows, and I've been like this since I was doing makeup videos, so it's not nothing new. I like a little bit more intense color. Okay, the next thing that I use is the Jabot. I already talked about the Jabot. I don't even have to put this in there. The Jabot bronzer is a natural bronzer. As you can see, it's so natural on my skin. It's just the perfect bronzer for every day, or if I'm going for a natural light face makeup look like I did today. I went for a natural face makeup look, but I really intensified my eyeshadows. And sometimes I do that. That's just a look I like. So this is very nice. It's natural. It doesn't have shimmer, but it does kind of give off a glow. But it's no glitter in it. Okay, it's like a shine or a shiny bronzer. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't have glitter in it, and that I can appreciate. All right, so the next product is the Mallee Beauty Starburst Liquid Lipstick. Love it. Okay, this is like my natural favorite natural gloss. I love it because it does give a little bit of a pink tone to it, and it matches my pink lips perfectly. So it looks like I have nothing on, but then again, you see the gloss. So it's just accentuating, not accentuating. What's the name for it? It's just, it just brings out my natural pink lips. Okay, it just brings it out. It just kind of make you see, oh, she don't have lipstick on, but she just has a gloss on her lips, that type of thing. And that's what I really want, just a gloss, and this gloss matches my lips perfectly. So I feel like I don't even need lipstick, and it matches the eye makeup, it matches my makeup, so it's just perfect. Okay, just a perfect liquid lipstick. All right, y'all, so that is the, oh, the sponge. Okay, this Wet and Wild, what is it called? Wet and Wild, y'all, let me get the, so Wet and Wild double tap makeup sponge 2 pack. This is nice. I mean, it's not a bad sponge. I basically use the foundation on the butt side of it, which is the bottom side, and then on the triangle side, I actually use to blend out my concealer and stuff like that. Y'all saw how I use this sponge. You can use this on your face if you want to. You don't have to use the bottom side. I did it because I would like to have one side for concealer, one side for foundation. I felt like the underside or the butt side would be better. But anyways, yeah, this is nice. I mean, it's just a beauty sponge. It works. I wish it had got a little bit bigger though, because I like my beauty sponges just a little bit bigger. Like the ones that I get, they, when I wet them, they get bigger, so I'm able to like use them for more reasons or more purposes for makeup. Like I can use the sponge for bronzer, concealer, powder, foundation, um, eyeshadow primer. I can use it for all those things. So when the sponge is just a little bit bigger, then you have more space to just turn it around and use it for different many ways of how you put your makeup on, like many different products like powders, creams, you know, etc. When they're smaller like this, you don't have too much of an option, or yet unless you're going to just blend everything on one side or two sides. Okay, so there's one side here, and then you got the back side there, and then you've got the butt side. So you got three angles on this beauty sponge. Okay, so I mean, you can do a good bit with it, but I like the sponge to be just a little bit bigger, so I can just like add the cream on, add the highlighter on, add the primer on, add the concealer on, add the matte or just a regular powder. If I want to bake, I can put a little baking powder on. You know, you have more space on the sponge to use for many reasons, okay? And use it however you like, or as far as multi-purpose type of use when it pertains to makeup. Okay, that's just my opinion. This is kind of limited. Okay, I feel like this is more for contouring and highlight. That's what I think this sponge is for. Like, you know, basically for concealer and then highlighting in the center and down here. And then you can turn it around and put on your bronzer, cream bronzer. That's what I really think this sponge is for. But anyways, y'all, it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't like it. It did what it's supposed to do, which is apply makeup. And I used a, you know, an airbrush spray makeup, so it worked. Okay, so I'm gonna say I like it, but then again, it could have been better. I feel like they just cut it a little bit too far in half. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at it, if it had been the same size all the way around and just had a little bit of an angle to it, then it would have been perfect. Okay, but it worked, so yeah, but it could have been better. All right, you guys. So that is the products. That's what I feel about it. So majority of the products I like, except for the ELF, um, Big Mood Volume and Lift What is it? Volume and Lifting Mascara. That one I do not like. This Covergirl Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer, I just don't like this. I love the foundation though. There's a lot of products, like not a lot of products, but there's a good bit of products that I do like by Covergirl, the Simply Ageless, but this one is not a favorite. They messed up with the ceramic one. They messed that up. They just messed it up. They should have put a like a cotton tip to it or something, just something to pick up that product. You know what I'm saying? So without that on there, I feel like you're just not getting nothing. Like, look at that. You're not getting nothing. So I just feel like they messed up with that because of that reason. They should have put a cotton tip on the end so you can just, when you dip it in there, you get some product on to that little cotton tip. All right, you guys. So what else? I think that's it. Like I said, I like everything. Those and this beauty sponge, the Wet n Wild. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't like it. The Wet n Wild double tap makeup sponge 2-pack. I don't like it. A lot of people buy it though. I guess it's just those that like to use one sponge and they just go ahead and use it all for so many things. I don't know. Or maybe they just use it for highlighting and contouring. But I just find that it's just not big enough for everything and how I put on things. It just don't work for me. So y'all, let me stand up and show y'all my outfit of the day. And I did slick my hair back for this look. I thought it would be pretty. Just have like a classy like bun. It may not be perfect in the back. And yeah, you might see my little my natural brown hair underneath, but it's okay though. I just thought that this would be nice, and I got this, y'all. Like, I felt like I wanted a shortcut. As y'all can tell when y'all saw me do the video, it was short. However, y'all gonna see me with different looks, so don't think that this is like a permanent look. It's just sometimes I'm gonna wear my hair is gonna be short, sometimes it's gonna be long, sometimes it's gonna be black, sometimes my hair gonna be brown, sometimes my hair gonna be blonde. I'm into that fashion type of thing. Okay, fashion, you change up all the time. Hair color, your clothes change, shoes change, everything change. Okay, so yeah. All right, y'all, let me sit up and show y'all this outfit. Okay, all right, so this is a dress that I showed on my Sheila Shemay channel some time back. I really like this, y'all. This is I think it's a PU leather. I'm not sure, but I'll try to list the dress in the description box. But this is so romantic. I really like it even better now. I was gonna put a belt on it, but I really want y'all to see how this really looks without a belt, because I know a belt can really like I said, a belt can tuck in it can tuck your stomach in, and I would prefer it with a belt, honestly. If I was gonna wear this anywhere in the way, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if I wore it with a belt in my on my Sheila Shimei channel when I showed this to everyone in my fashion video or not. I can't remember. But I got it over there on my Sheila Shimei channel. But I do like it with a belt. I like everything with a belt, because if you got a stomach here, a belt really does kind of snatch you in the belly area. And that's the only area that I just feel like, oh my gosh. But y'all know that it is a medical situation going on with my stomach. And I keep saying that so y'all won't think that I'm just being like, huh. Listen, I'm plus size and that's just it, okay? I'm plus size, gonna be plus size. Even when I get to my goal of losing weight, I'm still gonna be plus size. But I'm not used to having a stomach. But if you look at my stomach compared to that video on my Sheila Shimei channel, I am coming a long way. Like my stomach has really, like dropped. And when I say drop, that means I've lost weight in my stomach. However, whenever you gain stomach weight, it just drops. When you do lose weight, it just drops. And it's the same thing as being pregnant, right? It's like after you have your baby and everything. I done been there. I got a daughter, okay? This has not been me. You know, when it's time for the stomach to go down, your stomach just goes down and it drops, okay? And a lot of women complain about, all of this on the bottom and all that. I had it. Hey, look at this, okay? But listen, this dress is very pretty. I'm just saying all that because I notice a difference in my stomach. I feel comfortable enough now that I can wear this dress without a belt and feel okay. However, you can put on shapewear or whatever you want to. You do whatever you feel comfortable in. But y'all, this dress is so pretty. I love the cut in the front. I just love anything asymmetrical. I think I've said this over and over and over. Asymmetrical design is perfect for us curvy plus size women. I'm plus size, but I got curves. Okay, I got these thighs over here. Then I come in here. Okay, around the waist, the hip area. Then I got the boobs, and then I'm curvy, and then I got a butt back there. So I'm plus size, but I'm curvy too. And anything that's asymmetrical, I just think it looks really nice. Like, look how my leg look in this. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Like, this would be nice, like a date night type of look. Yes, I would wear this with a pair of boots or something. Put me a nice blazer on top of it, or just a nice coat or something, and then I would definitely like take this off and yeah, be comfortable. I like the off the shoulder detail. It's sort of like do you call it sweetheart line? I think this is what you call sweetheart line dress. It's just so beautiful and so magnificent, y'all. I have to say though, it's not the coolest dress. Like, I am so warm. This is a dress that's meant that I feel like it's made for when it's cold outside. Like if you're going on a date and it's cold, it's in the wintertime, whatnot, because I burn up in this, okay? I'm sweating right now. Y'all may can see it, you may not, but it is very warm. Now you can put on a pair of stockings, or you can use whatever you like to smooth the legs or whatnot, because it does come up high, because you can pull it down. The only thing is that I think it's meant to, like, the whole detail of this right here being asymmetrical is to show off the legs. So if you don't like to show off your legs, you may not want to like purchase this dress if it's still available. But I have to say it's one of the most comfortable dresses. I like it. Some would say that it's a little bit too big. I could have went down in a size with this. I'm gonna walk up so y'all can see the whole dress. I mean, I could have went down in a size, but y'all, honestly, when I got this dress, it fit me just right. So I've lost some weight. Okay, I have. I told y'all. I told y'all last time I had lost like 6 pounds, 9 pounds. So I've lost some weight. Of course, there's gonna be the thing is, of course, with anything, when you lose weight, you're gonna see it like stuff start to getting loose on you. Because when I first bought it, I can remember that this part in the front wasn't as, you don't see all this right here when I first got it. So I was a little bit, I guess, maybe more swollen in a sense, or I had, of course, I've lost the few pounds there, so it makes a difference. So I would say get this dress just right. I don't care what your size is, get it just right so that you won't have this right here that you see here, all this right here. But you're gonna have a little bit of it because I think that's the way the dress is made, just to have a little ruching detail. Because when you look on the side, there is a little bit of ruching going on a little bit, but it's not supposed to be this ruched. But still, the dress is still wearable in my opinion. I'll still wear it, but y'all, this is super duper cute and so nice to wear, like either a date night or hanging out with friends, a good night dinner, or an evening event. Even an evening event. You can even wear this to a wedding if you want to. I mean, you could. It's all up to you. You can wear this to a wedding, add a little accessory. I wouldn't put much. I would probably just put some earrings on. I wouldn't want to mess up the sweetheart line here. I think that's what you call that. I would put on a pair of earrings, some that dangle, okay, little dangle earrings. I think this would be cute, and I don't think it's too much. I really don't. With a pair of nice little heels on, I don't think it's too much. I just think it's just one of those, like, I would be like one of those women that be like, okay, listen, I know I'm at a wedding, and some of y'all might have dresses or skirts all the way down to the ground. But for me, I'm gonna be a little bit daring, and I'm gonna be a little bit more sexy because I'm happy for my friend that's getting married or whatnot, and who knows, I might be in the wedding. So, and then after the wedding, I would put this on. Like I would be that cheap to wear whatever I want to, even when everybody else is wearing something else. I will wear what I want to and be comfortable, okay? And it's all about being comfortable. So if this is not your style, then okay, but it's my style and I really like it. And I really love this dress. I can't wait to actually get out and go somewhere in this dress and actually like wear it. And yeah, I know I don't have the proper shoes, y'all. I just got on these. Y'all know my favorite sandal like shoes, like sneaker shoes. But anyways, y'all, this is the dress. I really like it. It's really pretty, and I think it's really nice on us curvy girls. I really do. I think this extra here, this that gives here is awesome for us that have a stomach on us, and maybe we want to conceal that as well. So that's also a positive thing. Even if you do get it a little bit bigger, you have this room where it kind of gives you that little extra space so your stomach is not so apparent. You know what I'm saying? It kind of conceals the stomach a little bit. However, it's going to show the rolls. Okay. If you have rolls, I have roll, but I still like it. But I'm just saying, if you have a roll, like I have two rolls, I have a roll up here and then I have a roll down here. Okay. That's okay for me. But I'm just saying, this is one of those type of dresses going to show a lot, but you can wear shapewear, whatever. Okay, y'all. So y'all, I just love the dress. Like this is pretty. I love how high it goes. I love all this. I just think it's super duper cute. You can pull it down a little bit, and you can have this fix where it will stay. Like you can have it sewn where it'll stay like this. Like it'll stay right here. And it won't keep rising a little bit when you move your leg. If you want it to stay a little bit longer, then you can have it fixed. You can have it tailored like that if you want to, so it won't be rising up on you. So I like it. I just think it's really sexy. I think I look cute in it. And so I hope y'all think so too. But anyways, this is the outfit of the day. Y'all. All right, y'all. So I thought this dress also would look really good with the makeup look, the eye makeup, even the hairdo. I thought it was cute, the wear an updo type of look and have this sweetheart type of line there. And I thought, you know what, it'd be cute with my hair up rather than down. So I like it. It looks gorgeous and beautiful. And yeah, y'all, I really enjoy creating these videos for you guys. I look forward to the next makeup look. Just know the next one, I mean, there's some more that's coming. Like I believe I have some more eyeshadow sticks. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I have. I'm just gonna hush about it. But there is this palette for sure, the Wonderful Journey by Ootd. We got to show, I got to show this palette. So there will be another makeup video coming, y'all. Look forward to it. And I've already showed y'all this one here. Yes, we did a look with this romantic beauty palette, right? Y'all, I got so much on my mind, so much I have to. It's so much that's going on, y'all. So if I haven't created a video, but I believe I have. Or did I create a video and I just showed y'all that palette? Either way, I'll look at the videos and find out if I create a video with that palette. But anyways, y'all, just know that the Wonderful Journey palette, I will create a makeup look using it. And of course, the other foundation, where is it at? The Chantal, I use this. This one is in Banana. That's the color of it. I think it'll look good. But just know I'm going to try that foundation. And yeah, y'all have some brushes coming. A few more things. Not a whole lot, but I have some things coming. So look forward to another makeup look and a outfit of the day. And just know every time, y'all know when I go out during the week, y'all know I always show y'all the outfit of the day, which is usually casual clothes. That's how it is over here. Casual, casual, casual. Every day I don't dress up like this. This is just made for, like dating, events, something like event wise, some kind of a dance event or just hanging out with friends type of stuff. I do get this stuff because it's going to happen. I'm gonna be sharing with y'all some stuff, okay? But but on a regular basis here in a small town, I mean, most people don't dress up. We just don't dress up like that. I wish I lived in an area where you could dress up every day and I would be able to wear these clothes on a regular basis. It would be really nice. But however, on a regular basis, no, I do not wear these type of clothes. These type of clothes are made for, like I said, events, um, hanging out with friends, a date night, something like that. So yeah, you guys. So I have a few appointments next week. So I know that I'm gonna have some outfits of the days on those days, and then probably most of the week. Now tomorrow's Labor Day, so I will not have a video tomorrow. Now I might create another video. Who knows? If I'm bored, if I feel like I need to do something or I want to do something, then I will create a video. But for as much as I know, I don't think I'm going to be creating any video tomorrow. I'm just going to relax and I have to do a few things too as well. So yeah, y'all look forward to some another some more videos, okay? More makeup videos, more outfits of the days, and more hauls to come, okay, y'all? Much love to all of y'all. I love y'all bunch, and I will see y'all my next one. And y'all take care of yourself, okay? Much love, kindness, peace, joy, kindness, love, all that stuff over and over and over, and also for me as well. And justice too for everybody. And I will see y'all in my next one. And I love y'all, babies, so much. Take care of yourself. And I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I see y'all. Okay. I see y'all. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the views. I see y'all. Okay. Thank you so much, babies. I appreciate it. And just know that things are going to get better. Trust me on that. And it's going to be more and more ideas because I already had an idea this week and I stopped it. But y'all, I think I might just do that. I think I might just go ahead and do what I want to do. And I got ready to upload it. And I just felt like it wasn't good enough. You know how sometimes when you think of a good idea and you look at it and you go, I just feel like I didn't put a lot in it. So yeah, y'all, I got a lot of ideas coming, a lot of good stuff coming. We're gonna amp up this channel. And once again, I see all of y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I thank you for supporting this channel because you really do. When you watch my videos, you are supporting this channel. So thank you a bunch. And you really support it when you subscribe. So if you new over here, you want to see more videos like this, like long, I hate to say it, longish, okay, makeup looks and outfits of the days, yeah, and chit chat videos, real life, real stuff, real talk videos, then you're at the right channel. Okay, y'all need to just go ahead and click the button, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells so you don't miss a video. And yeah, y'all, and get ready for more videos. And I've got so many ideas. I've been thinking about ideas. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but I'm also thinking about my YouTube channels. So yeah, you guys, you don't want to miss a lot of new upcoming videos. And y'all, I'm happy to invite y'all to my channel. All y'all new ones that has joined in. Thank you so much. And all my OGs, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. And y'all, I love y'all a bunch. And I will see y'all in my next video. And so yeah, I look forward to the next outfit of the day. Okay. I will see y'all. Much love. Mwah. Kisses. Bye bye.